You are listening to the Marriage Clinic Podcast, a podcast on love, marriage, and personal development. Our purpose is to inspire and equip you with knowledge and skills to enable you to have lasting and fulfilling relationships. Now your host, Joshua Mulgrew.
Hello and good day. I nearly said good evening, but a lot of us listen to this at different times. So good day to you wherever and whenever you are listening to this and in whatever format you're listening to this. Some of you listen to the audio versions, so you listen to it while you're driving, while you're walking, while you're doing some chores around the house. And some of you love to look at the video version. We don't have video today, but some of you love the video version where you get to see me and interact with me. And all of that is real good. This is the Marriage Clinic Podcast, a podcast about love, marriage, and your personal development. And my name is Dr. Joshua Mulgrew, but as I like to tell you all the time, call me Uncle Josh. Uncle Josh. So, here we are. It's another Thursday. It's another week, and we have another Marriage Clinic podcast. If you haven't shared this yet, please do share this. Especially, do me a big favor this week. Can you please go on YouTube and subscribe to my YouTube channel? We're trying to grow the YouTube channel and we need a lot more subscriptions. So please go to YouTube and click on the subscribe button and also click on that bell button. That will allow you to be notified every single time we put out a podcast. Yes. So what have I been talking about? Last week, I started talking to you a new series on keys to sexless dating. Keys to sexless dating. It sounds interesting, and for some people, it sounds impossible. But hopefully, you would have realized as I began to speak that it is necessary and it is possible. All right. So, last week I started talking about the benefits of staying away from sex while you're dating. I spoke about the benefits of abstinence. The benefits of abstinence. I gave you a couple. Let me continue. Last week, the first few I did mention were, there's enhanced emotional bonding, reduced risk of infections and pregnancy, reduced emotional distress, stronger commitment, enhanced communication, to mention a few. Let me start with a spiritual one. It gives you spiritual fulfillment. Now, if you are not a person of faith, this may not directly speak to you, but if you are a person of faith, abstaining from sex in a relationship allows you to have a better relationship with God. It takes away the guilt. It takes away the self-loathing. It takes away all the hedges that are broken. If you're a Christian, we know that sex breaks a hedge and opens you up to all kinds of attacks. So spiritually, you are in a better place when you are dating, but not engaging in sexual contact. So that's spiritual fulfillment. Now, it also reduces the feeling you have that you are being forced to do something you don't really want to do. I talk to a lot of people, and especially when I was still single, talking with friends, we don't normally love to say this, but there's this sick feeling that comes over people who have just finished having sex. When you are all passionate about it, it's not there, but there's this emptiness and this sense of, have I done this again? That comes over people when they have finished having their escapades. So it takes that away. Now, this may sound interesting, but studies have shown that individuals who abstain from premarital sex are less likely to cheat when they get married. So, abstinence reduces your risk of infidelity. It's the truth. The more you are able to control yourself before marriage from having sex, the stronger you are, or the more you are able to resolve not to cheat when you are married. In one of these podcasts I took time to really explain that in detail. If I do remember or I'm able to fish it out, I'll put it in the show notes. All right. So, it reduces or lowers the risk of infidelity. Now, here's a funny one, and this one is really going to burst some people's bubble. It increases your sexual compatibility. The argument is always, how do I know I can enjoy having sex with this person if I don't try her or try him before we get married? But waiting until marriage can lead to a sense of anticipation and excitement about discovering sexual compatibility with a partner, which can enhance your overall experience. So in reality, holding on till you get married allows you to be confident enough to explore each other and grants you the patience to keep trying new things as compared to the pressure to perform when you are not yet married. All right? Then it focuses on other aspects. Another good thing about it is that it takes away the focus from sex from the relationship, and you are able to grow with each other. You are able to have activities with each other, cook with each other, go to watch plays or movies together, go hiking together. This sounds very abrofunsem. Go walking in the Makola market together, get beaten by rain on certain occasions. You do so many other things because your drive is not just to have sex. All right. So it focuses on other aspects. And the last one, which I will remind you of, it gives you so much peace of mind. It gives you so much peace of mind. Sometimes when a breakup is coming up, you are so scared or upset because you feel like, I've given my all. I've shown every aspect of myself to him. There's no part he hasn't seen. There's no part she hasn't seen. For some of you, if you are going to give a picture to your boyfriend that he has not seen, you have to swallow the camera. But it gives you that peace of mind that even if this relationship doesn't work out, I'm walking away with my head held high. I haven't sacrificed anything I'm embarrassed to say anywhere. And even if I don't get married to him and one day I bump into him with my husband and my kids, we can have a perfectly nice interaction without me walking away and he having that funny smile on his face. It gives you peace of mind. So, hey, I hope I've made a case for abstinence. And next week, I'm going to start telling you how you can be in a relationship and abstain. This has been the Marriage Clinic podcast with Dr. Joshua Mogri, aka Uncle Josh. And I'll be coming back very soon with Ask Uncle Josh. Take care. Hello, we are back with Ask Uncle Josh. This question comes in, it came without a name, so it's going to be interesting to answer. It says, I think I'm in love with this person, but the person does not feel the same way about me. Should I keep hoping the person may one day love me back? Wow. Okay. So, first of all, congratulations on falling in love with somebody. And secondly, my condolence on the love not being returned. It's a painful place to be, but you are in great company. We've all been there. There's hardly anyone on this planet who has not liked someone that didn't like them back. Now, the truth about love is you need to appreciate the fact that not everybody will love you or like you for various reasons. Everybody has a preference of who they love and what they are attracted to. But the good news is that there is always somebody on this planet who is in love with exactly your specifications. I say it all the time. There are people who love short people. And there are people who love tall people. There are people who love dark-skinned ebony queens. And there are others who love obakoko. That's Ghanaian tree parlance for a fair lady. There are ladies who love men of particular tribes and dislike people of specific tribes. So whoever you are, there will be someone out there who would love you. I wouldn't advise you to keep waiting for a ship that may never dock in your harbor. What am I saying? Move on with your life. If you've expressed interest for the person or you've shown the person you like them and it's very clear they do not like you, the best thing you can do for yourself is to love yourself and give yourself another chance elsewhere. So what I would advise is, if you have given the person an opportunity to see who you are, understand who you are, and let's say if you are a guy, you've shown the person your best self, you've asked her out and she says no, praise God. If you are a lady, you've got close enough, you also shot your shot and he's really not showing interest. Hey, let's be happy. Let's heal. Let's move on and let's look around. Sometimes you are looking at a closed door and there are so many open doors around you. So don't give up on love, but please give up on this person and let's move on and enjoy our life. And when you do find someone, please send me a message letting me know that you found love and we will celebrate together. We'll have a virtual drink together. So take good care of yourself. It's been a pleasure being with you today on the Marriage Clinic podcast. This is a podcast about love, marriage, and your personal development. I ask that you kindly follow us on all social media platforms, and very soon the new audio versions will be available for all of you to listen to. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and bye-bye.